Welcome to The Wrist Report, where every tick tells a story. Here, we dive into the timepieces worn by the world's most fascinating people, from industry titans and innovators to cultural icons and visionaries. Because on this channel, we don't just look at watches. We uncover what they say about the people who wear them. If you're passionate about craftsmanship, design, and the quiet power of a great timepiece, you've found your home. So before we begin, make sure to subscribe to The Wrist Report, tap the notification bell, and like this video to support our growing community of watch enthusiasts. And down in the comments, tell us which of Bill Gates' watches you'd wear, and what your everyday watch says about you. Now, let's dive into a collection that might just redefine what it means to be timeless. This is the humble and fascinating watch collection of Bill Gates. Among the world's most powerful men, few are as understated as Bill Gates. While his name is synonymous with innovation, philanthropy, and unimaginable wealth, his taste in watches is refreshingly modest. Today, we explore the fascinating simplicity of Bill Gates' timepieces, 6 watches, each quietly reflecting his philosophy of practicality over prestige. Let's begin. Before we dive into each piece, it's worth noting that Bill Gates' entire known watch collection totals around $464. That's less than the price of a single luxury watch strap. And yet, every one of these watches tells a story. Not of luxury, but of logic, of simplicity, and of purpose. From early Microsoft innovation to dependable Japanese craftsmanship, Gates' choices remind us that true sophistication isn't about the brand name on your wrist, but the mindset behind it. Let's start at the beginning, with a timepiece that represents Gates' roots in technology itself. Our first piece is not just a watch, it's a piece of early tech history. The Fossil smartwatch Spot, valued at around $250, was Microsoft's first serious foray into wearable technology. Released in the early 2000s, the Spot, or Smart, personal objects technology, was decades ahead of its time. Long before the Apple Watch or Samsung Galaxy Watch existed, this device connected to Microsoft's MSN Direct service, receiving live data like weather, news, stock updates, and calendar alerts. And it did so not through Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, but through an FM radio signal. Gates was often seen wearing the Spot watch, and for good reason. It embodied his company's vision, pioneering, practical, and forward-thinking. The stainless steel case housed a digital monochrome display with bold, legible numerals and a comfortable rubber strap that made it look like a tool rather than a trophy. Today, it's a forgotten relic. But for collectors, it's a symbol of where smartwatches began, a fitting symbol of Bill Gates himself. Visionary, utilitarian, and always ahead of his time. After a glimpse of Gates' tech-driven side, we move into something far simpler, and perhaps even more revealing. Because sometimes, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Next, we find what might be Bill Gates' most recognized timepiece, the Casio Duro, reference MRW200H, priced around $70. This diver's watch has become iconic among budget watch enthusiasts, and for good reason. It features a 44mm stainless steel case, a black dial with luminous hour markers, a rotating bezel for timing dives, and that signature gold marlin logo at 6 o'clock, a subtle nod to its underwater capabilities. Water-resistant up to 200 meters, this watch is tough, reliable, and effortlessly practical. Inside beats a Japanese quartz movement that keeps near-perfect time month after month. No winding, no fuss, just performance. Bill Gates has been seen wearing this watch in multiple interviews, often paired with a casual shirt or sweater. It's a quiet statement. That practicality never goes out of style. He could afford a Rolex Submariner, but he wears a Casio Duro, and that in itself speaks volumes. From a modern diver, we step back in time to a watch that bridges two worlds, the traditional and the digital. The Seiko H601-5000, valued around $60, is a perfect representation of Seiko's engineering ingenuity. Introduced in the late 1980s, this hybrid timepiece features both analog hands and a small digital display, offering dual time zones, stopwatch functionality, and an alarm. It's powered by Seiko's ultra-reliable quartz movement, housed in a sturdy stainless steel case with a resin strap for comfort and durability. The design feels timeless, a tool watch for travelers, engineers, and innovators alike. It's easy to see why it would appeal to Gates. Reliable, smart, and efficient, just like the technology he built his empire on. Now, let's shift from hybrid innovation to something even simpler, a pure everyday workhorse. The Casio MRW200H 1B2V, retailing for about $32, is the very definition of practical design. An analog quartz watch with 100 meters of water resistance, a day-date window, and a rotating bezel. Everything you need and nothing you don't. The lightweight 44mm resin case makes it easy to wear all day, and its battery lasts for years. It's a watch you can wear to the office, to the lake, or on a morning run, and it will keep going, unfazed by scratches or sweat. For Gates, this is not an accessory, it's an instrument. Once again, he shows us that reliability beats luxury every time. So far, we've seen function, technology, and durability. But even Bill Gates needs something refined, something that fits under a crisp shirt cuff. Here, we find elegance in its simplest form. The Seiko Tank Quartz, model 2A325209, is estimated at around $30. And yet, it carries the silhouette of an icon. Inspired by Cartier's famous tank design, this Seiko features a rectangular case, a minimalist white dial, and slim black hands. It's powered by a precise quartz movement and often comes in a stainless steel or gold tone finish. This is Gates's understated dress watch, subtle, clean, and quietly confident. It doesn't shout for attention, it simply complements his reserved, intellectual persona. Because true class, after all, never needs to announce itself. And finally, we come to the simplest watch of them all. A piece that perfectly encapsulates Bill Gates's grounded nature. The Casio Illuminator Sports W200H 1AV, retailing for around $22, is as basic and as brilliant as it gets. A digital display, stopwatch, countdown timer, alarm, and Casio's iconic Illuminator backlight. It's housed in a resin case, lightweight and durable, with a battery that lasts up to 10 years. It's the kind of watch you wear when you simply need to know the time. Nothing more, nothing less. For a man worth over $100 billion, this is almost poetic. A watch that costs less than dinner, yet represents discipline, humility, and practicality. Looking at this collection as a whole, the fossil spot, 2 Seikos, and 3 Casios, we see a man who has truly transcended the need to impress. His watches are extensions of his mindset, efficient, reliable, and purpose-driven. No diamonds, no mechanical complications, no luxury logos, just honest timekeeping. Bill Gates reminds us that in the world of horology, true sophistication doesn't always glitter. It lies in knowing what you value and why you wear what you wear. While other billionaires flaunt their Richard Miles and Patek Philippe, Gates wears the same Casio anyone can buy at the mall. And perhaps that's the ultimate power move, choosing simplicity in a world obsessed with excess. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, consider subscribing for more stories behind the watches that define the world's most fascinating people. Until next time, stay timeless.